I hope you're all doing well. It's lovely to see you again. Sorry that I'm a little bit late with this video. I went to a lovely spa break and I may have forgotten to pre-record one. But I have some exciting stuff because I've started a new cross stitch, and also I have started one of my projects that were kitted up but not technically a counted whip. It was kind of like in purgatory almost. But let us begin. But before we do, I'd like you to like and subscribe to my channel, and also talk to me down in the comments. I'd love to interact with you guys. It's really fun showing you my stuff, and I would love to continue. So I guess we'll do the boring bit first. Haven't really done much on my temperature blanket apart from this, what I've got blocking. I've already packed away quite a few in the container that I'm keeping the rest in. I believe this is now April/May, and I've got, I believe, 20 left of May to do, and then of the circles, and then I've just got to put all the backing on with the white, which I've got in my grey basket by my computer desk. But I am making headway with that, so that's really, really good. I'm really excited. 3 lovely colours there. I think we've got, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know what the blue is. That's not blue, that's yellow, Emily. But I believe this is Buttercup. I believe that's Lichen or Lichen. It's the stuff that grows on trees. Lichen. I think it can be pronounced either way. And the blue, I don't know what the blue is actually. No clue. But it is all done with Stylecraft DK Special DK, I think, in a range of colours. So yeah, I'm really excited how this is coming up. I think my goal for this is to realistic. Is to have it done by next summer, obviously, because it's the temperature blanket of this year. But I mean, if I could maybe complete all the circles and just do the squares, that would be pretty cool. Whether or not that's attainable, who knows. It would have been nice to have got it done by the end of the year, but I mean, I could do, right? I don't know. I don't want to set myself unrealistic expectations, because I'm not a fast crafter, hence why sometimes there's delays in my videos, because I've done bugger all and I feel really bad making you sit through the same thing. So that is getting blocked. They can actually probably come off the blocking board to make room for new ones. Now, my new start, I did speak about this last video, I believe. It is a cross stitch, and it is a nativity scene. So excuse the needle, but it is a nativity scene by, I believe, Mackinon, and supposedly it's 18 hours. I've kind of stalled a little bit, but I have done like the shelter element, and I am starting on one of the palm trees. Now, I specifically bought it from the Cross Stitcher magazine to get the frame. It comes in a very cute little frame, and I specifically bought the kit, which I normally would kit up myself, so I could have this, because it was not sold separately, unfortunately, and I thought it was very, very adorable. So yes, I splurged and I bought that just for the frame. Speaking of which, it is somewhere here, because I did make a pile. Here it is. Oh, I'm taking up everything else. I also have some haul bits to show you too, so stay tuned for that. Now, I know some people iron their cross stitch. I am not one of those people. So I apologise, because I did leave it in my hoop, which is very adorable. I don't know if you can see like the fake wood grain effect, but it's just a simple plastic hoop with a like a rubber flexible seal on it. But yeah, I sometimes use these ones. I prefer them easier than the manual tightening ones if I'm not using my Q-snap, because I only use my Q-snap for really big things. But this is only a little ditty thing, and this is what I've done so far. So very sweet. Obviously there's a little bit missing from this side of a stable. If I hold it up properly, here, because a cane or a shepherd's hook cuts across it, but that is what I've done so far. And yes, I have left a thread hanging, and I know that really annoys people, but I think I was halfway through doing the palm tree and I was like, you know what, I'm really tired, and I haven't touched it since. And it would be really nice to get this done by Christmas. I was thinking perhaps, because I have a bit of spare time at the moment, I've started seeing lots of people that I follow do Christmas purges. Well, maybe purge is the wrong word, because we're not going to get rid of anything. Spent too much time and effort on it. But they kind of try and finish as many things as they can by the end of the year. So I think that would be really, really good. It's like a small to-do list. So maybe my next video, instead of a podcast, would be to talk about like my to-do list of what I want to get done. Maybe I will even release a bonus video before my next podcast, which I am, come the new year, going to stick to a fortnightly regime. So that is that. I've got nowhere to put stuff because, as you can see, my lovely sewing machine is out because, drum roll please, I have been working on my strawberry quilt. Now, I had a little bit of a crisis today. I'm having another crisis right now because I've realised I've put on an extra square, which is needed, but it's just going to make my life harder, but it's fine. We'll work with it. I've been in worse. But I have stalled recently on my strawberry quilt, not because I've run out of fabric, no, because I've been avoiding ironing my seams. That's all. And I thought, when I last showed you my strawberry quilt, I thought I did half of it because I want it 4x4, so 16 strawberries. I want a big, mahoosive thing, because why not? I'll probably regret that when it comes to actually, what's it called? Quilting it, duh. But I was thinking, because it's in each little area, and to practice my quilting skills, because I've never actually quilted my own quilt before, if I was to match like coordinating thread, I know it will take longer, but like for the green one, I use green thread. For the pink, I use pink. For the purple, I use purple. So on and so on. And white, I use white. I think it would look interesting. Whether or not I do it will be another thing. Or maybe like of the line of the stalks. So all the stalks, hang on, let me get 2x2 so you can kind of have a visual. This is why I need you guys to comment, because I've got ideas and I need someone to tell me, Emily, that's a stupid idea, because that's going to cause you so much hassle. So like, if we were to pretend this was like a strawberry, like for this section here, going across to the other strawberries would be all in green, then red, and then da-da-da-da. Maybe alternate red, pink and purple, depending on what the dominant square is, or the average colour is of that one. But yes, I have done some ironing. So I believe I have 5 more strawberries to do. To be completely honest, I have no idea because I thought I had done more and I was on my last strawberry, but I don't think I am. So I need to figure that one out. I will come back with an update for that one. But that's that. My new start. More strawberry bits there. Obviously you don't need to see my strawberry bits because they're not strawberries. They are strips of deconstructed strawberries, and that's a little bit boring. My other cross stitch, I've got three cross stitches on the go. I haven't touched my jam jars one yet still, and I have not also picked up any more, as you can see on my bare one. I thought I'd just give you a glance, but I will give you an update next time. So I don't need to put obviously a photo up of what it looked like last time because it's not changed, but I will add all the details in the description box down below. Ooh, it doesn't sound like a very healthy car. Anyway, it sounds like it's poppering. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. I hope you can, because otherwise you're gonna think I'm insane. But let's show you my new crochet start. I caved in because I hurt my knee a little bit when I went to the spa, because we also went to like a water park, and there was like rapids, and the rapids were all made of concrete. Well, smooth concrete obviously, but there was lots of like climbing over walls and then falling back in water, and I think I landed on my knee a little bit dodgy, and I'm not getting any younger. I'm not also a skinny person, so I kind of inflicted that probably on myself. But I started the Janie Crow mosaic tile blanket, and I thought I would show you it there in all of its glory. Now, I did get further in this, but I made a boo-boo on this round in particular. I somehow managed to add in an extra loop. So the next stage of this, oh, there's it. I've crocheted one of my hairs into that. Impressive. So the next stage of this would be to add in the fans in the bigger gaps of the alternating colours, which are buttermilk, which is that beautiful one there, and also mustard, which is that one there. But yeah, now when I bought the colours, this pink that I bought, I've got 2 pinks. One is like a peach, I think, but this one here, this hot pink, is supposedly meant to be fondant, and in the picture on the website it looks a lot lighter, like a baby pink, but I think in like person it looks like hot pink, like maybe not quite Barbie pink, but I thought fondant was more of like a baby pink colour. I could be wrong. Please obviously educate me down in the comments. Hint, hint, use my comment section to talk to me, because I get lonely. But yeah, so I've got that, and that is the start of my Persian blanket in full swing, which I don't know if that was a stupid decision, because I've just added now to my whip number, but we won't talk about that. It'd be really nice to have 2 completed hexagon tiles done by the end of the year. I think that's very attainable, like 1 a month, because there's a total of 16, so I don't mind like aiming to do 1 hexagon tile every month for the next 16 months, because it is quite a big intricate blanket, but I really enjoyed it, because it's really cool, because obviously there's lots of different techniques, and obviously then you've got some half squares or triangle motifs along with some granny squares, and then the border. So yeah, it would be really, really cool to maybe just do a little bit each month, like one square, not one square, this is a hexagon, or it will be a hexagon when I finish it. But yeah, I think it's very attainable. I think I did this in 2 days. I didn't do it religiously, but obviously if I was to do it religiously, which I might do, because it is beautiful, I could probably smash one out a day. So that is that. And that's really it for my updates on my projects. If you have any ideas on if you would be interested in more regular videos in terms of helping me or keeping me company while I smash out some of my whips by the end of the year, please, again, let me know down below, or any ideas on how maybe I can do it without running myself ragged. Obviously, I think the top priority would be to do or catch up significantly on that dreaded temperature blanket. And I was like, oh, you know, I've never done one. I know why I've never done one, because it's not a long project as such. It's just, you've got to wait, and if you wait too long, you're going to be chasing your tail for forever. But yeah, so I'm not going to do a temperature blanket next year. I did see, I think her name is Adelaide Stitches. She is a Australian cross-stitcher YouTuber. Oh, sorry, my back just clicked. I do apologise. And I think she's bought a temperature cross stitch from the Climbing Goat. So I don't know, maybe I'll have a break from temperature records and maybe just do one every 5 years or something to see it, because obviously it's 2025 now, so it's a nice like even year if I wanted to go up in fives. So yeah, there's that. Now lastly to show you is probably some goodies. Now I bought most of this stuff in mind for my lovely strawberry quilt, because I panicked and I didn't think I had enough, but I think I do, and I just don't want to repeat patterns and such. So I hope there's not going to be a horrible nasty glare, but we will make do. So obviously my biggest struggle when it comes to buying fabric is having a look for low volume white, cream, off-white fabric. So I have to mainly buy colours, because some of the low volume fabric is a bit boring. I know that's the whole point, but I want something there. So I found all this fabric that I'm about to show you is from AliExpress, and it came actually very quickly compared to what it used to. And I think I also raided my stash. I don't think there's any new fabric in here as such. No, there isn't. But I raided my stash, so I've got loads of greens and pinks in there, which I will be using to help. But I've got loads pre-cut behind my computer on my other side of my desk. But I've got this stuff to maybe pre-cut to, because I have run out of my reds, pinks and purple pile. But low volume, sort of low volume, is hopefully there's not a horrible glare. Ooh. No, there is. Oh no, I have to open the package. What a shame. I do apologise if it's horrible noises. Hopefully you don't hear too much. But it is a nice cream spotty fabric with not necessarily tiny polka dots, but with some polka dots. Oh, there we go. Okay, some strawberry fabric, obviously. You know, you can't have a strawberry quilt and not have strawberry fabric. I think this is like perhaps my third strawberry fabric that will make an appearance on my strawberry quilt. And I thought this one was very, very, very cute. Especially like the strawberries that are blank. I got sort of like another low volume fabric, like a woodland girl inspired pink one. My computer has locked itself. That was very rude of it. Hello, sorry, you guys disappeared for a moment. Well, I did. I didn't see myself, but it's probably a blessing. I bought a 12-piece set of fruit. Now, I don't actually know what fruit is in here, apart from bananas and avocados from what I can see. So let's open this up and have a look and see what we get. Hopefully some more strawberries, that would be pretty cool. But in reality, I'm probably only gonna get one square out of that, because the squares that I'm doing are, I believe, 3.5 by 3.5 for my quilt. So in reality, it's 2 by 2 inches, because I'm giving myself centimetre and a half. No, it's not a centimetre and a half. It's like half a centimetre, Emily. 3 by 3 squares, and I'm having a normal, what's it called? Seam allowance. There we go. I do too many projects. I get lost in the technical malarkey. See, I'm even struggling here. So, okay, anyway, let's have a look at this. So, we have bananas, we have pineapples, watermelon. See, I'm so out of practice. I'm not even focusing on the camera with this, am I? Oh, that's nice. I might have, would that be weird to have on a strawberry quilt? Kiwis? I mean, you could class that as a low volume fabric, right? Peaches? Peaches, they look like they have stone in the center. Oranges. Maybe if I, there we go. Oranges. Cherries. Never go wrong with cherries. Oh, avocado. A very big avocado. But that could also be used for low volume, like if I was to use the bottom half of that. I don't know what I'd use a massive avocado for though. More avocados. There's a joke about avocados. I think I don't know what it is. It's like I don't drive but I avocado, and it makes me giggle every time. I do apologise for that dad joke. What's this? Lemons? That's not lemons. I don't know what that is. Lemon? Flowers? Lemons? I don't know. More avocado. Avocado is very popular, clearly. And even more avocado. But I can use cut out the green to have that as part of the stem of the strawberry, so that's okay. The next one is an illustrated animal print. Again, I'm going to use this as low volume. I know it's not probably low volume as such, but this for me, just like a neutral white with minimalistic colour or design, I consider it to be low volume because I struggle to find it. Now this one looks really thick, and I don't think it's cotton or polycotton. How much of that did I order? No, that's not cotton. It's like a, maybe like a canvas. Not quite canvas. I don't know if you can hear it. It's like maybe what a bag would be made out of. So I could probably make a tote bag out of that because I don't remember buying that much. But with AliExpress, I know it's maybe not the best place to shop. Not lots of people like it because of certain things. But when it comes to budget sometimes, if it means that I can do the things that I love, then I do consider it. But yeah, so maybe that won't be used for my strawberry quilt because it's a different texture. Maybe for a tote bag. But anyway, I've got a nice little pink flower one which will probably, I guess that would have to probably be for the strawberry itself rather than a low volume one because it's quite busy. And then I did buy this with the intention of using it as a low volume, well, the white aspect, but it's too busy, so I don't know. This will just go in my fabric stash, but it's of some kitties, magical kitties, like a witchy, Halloweeny type of fabric, which will be quite nice. So that's that. So that's all my fabric that I bought. And the last little bit of today's video, I'm spoiling you guys, is, I spoiled myself, should we say. In turn, I've now spoiled you. But I bought some cross-stitch patterns from the Dogstitchery here in England. And I think I bought, yes, 4. Now, I'll start with the pattern that I specifically wanted to buy. And it was really expensive everywhere else. And then I came across her website and I was like, right, I'm getting it. And it is called The Parade of Elephants. Hopefully the glare's not too horrible. But it is very adorable. And I thought it would be really, really cute for if I was to ever have children to do it. Or just to have, because elephants are my favourite animal. Or one of them. And it doesn't actually have a lot of DMC. But the stitch count is 153 wide by 86 high with a total stitch count of 4,942 stitches. And obviously it is very nice because it comes with different counts and the sizes that it will be. It is by Hello from Liz Matthews, and I believe it's the third instalment, yes, of a collaboration between Hello from Liz Matthews and Kathy Barrick, featuring different collective nouns or names of groups. So there is a Parliament of Owls by Kathy, a Party of Peacocks by Kathy, and a Parade of Elephants, which is by Liz Matthews. So yeah, I'm really excited for that one. I think it's adorable, and I love the frame as well. The next one is called Pollinators Garden, and it's like a doorstopper pillow or like a bed elongated pillow. I would take it out of the bag because it's quite faint anyway as it is, so the glare really does not help, but hopefully you can maybe see it a bit more there. But the stitch count on this, if I was is 261 by 33, and they used a 32 count for their one, so I will probably most likely just copy theirs, which makes it to be around about 16.25 inches by 2.5 pillow. So yeah, they do have a colour conversion too, which is fantastic, but yeah, that's very exciting. So on to my next one, and hopefully the glare won't be too bad for this one because it's all in black. Oh, she says. Oh, there you go. This is called the Black Butterfly Sampler, and what I noticed the other day, I'm going to have to take it out, aren't I? I'm just being lazy if I don't take it out. I guess I'll be nice to you guys. If you make sure you stay to the end of a video, even though if you've made it this far, you probably will stay to the end. But it is called the Black Butterfly Sampler, and what's really cool is, I don't know if you can see it on my camera because I'm just using my computer camera, the F, the L and the Y are in a different font, and obviously it spells out fly because butterflies fly, duh. But I thought it was very cute to do on my colour, not my colour wall, my gallery wall. And it is 93 stitches wide by 149 stitches high, with a total stitch count of 4,160, and it uses full cross stitch and just a back stitch in 2 colours. I don't, yeah, they are not DMC, but one is Black Licorice by Gast. I've never heard of that brand personally. And the other one is Charcoal by Rocks. So I will have to find, the charcoal I believe is for, I don't know actually, it's for quite a lot. I think it's for like the middle bit specifically. I will have to have a look, but maybe get 2 different tones of black. But yeah, so there's that one. And lastly, to finish off the video, I would have loved to have started this year, but it's not possible. So this will be next year's Christmas sort of video idea, and it is the 12 Days of Christmas Stockings, designed by Belcher, and it is of the song, like a partridge in a pear tree, 5 drummers drumming, and yeah, I can. There's some more examples of the others, but yeah, and they made them into stockings, small stockings that hang on your tree, and I think it says Annie B's Folk Art. I have never heard of this designer, but I am still relatively new in terms of cross stitch and designers specifically. But yeah, but it's really, really sweet and I love it. Yeah, she also tells you in the back how to make the stockings and gives you the full template. I believe she's from Wisconsin actually. Yeah. Well, Annie B's Folk Art was founded in 2002 by Annie Belcher as a pattern business that included primitive doll making, wool applique, and fine needlework. Wow. Okay, and then in 2016, solely focused on cross stitch pattern design, and then her daughters joined the business during the pandemic. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a look at more of her stuff. I also think she has a floss tube by the looks of it. My camera quality is awful. I do apologise, but I will be maybe checking out some more of her other work. But that is it for today. I would like to thank you for joining me again. I'm sorry it wasn't a very enriching video. But next time I see you, I'm going to have plans or maybe try out a vlog style video of completing some projects before the end of the year. Let me know if that is something that you would be interested in. But yeah, I've got some time coming up on my hands and I want to make the most of it because I do want to complete projects. That's obviously the whole point, but sometimes we struggle because we lose wind and we want to start all the pretty things. I mean, I would love to start all of these cross stitches right now, but I've already got 3 on the go, and I'm pretty sure I said I would only ever have 1 on the go when I started this channel, so I'm doing fantastic right now, aren't I? So I will see you in the next video. Please remember to like and subscribe to my video. I would really appreciate it, and also obviously to my channel. Even if it is a simple way to show support, I would really, really like it. And I shall see you in the next one. So take care. Bye-bye.